Happy New Year! My name is Fraser and I'd like to see you in my video again. And in this tutorial, I will explain how I can run a Siemens drive with a TwinCAT IPC. I know it's very difficult to explain all my operation in step by step, but I'll give you a very rough concept that how can I build with my system. And don't worry, in the video's description you will find all the posts that how I build step by step. Then I hope you can follow it and to control a step 8 drive with the TwinCAT PLC. Okay, so let's start.
Okay, now here is my presentation that how I can integrate the backup TwinCAT with my Siemens drive. Before I start my presentations, here is my blog, my YouTube channel and Twitter. I hope you can follow it and give me some support. Just give it a like or share if you like my video. Thanks. Let's start. Okay, so why I have this project is because in once a day I get a backup IPC C6920 from Backup Japan and a Siemens drive S210 from my friend's company called Mana Design Works. So I just think, how is it possible for me to operate the Siemens S210 drive with my backup IPC? But when I start to think about this, there's so many tasks I need to solve, I need to create it. For example, as we know, if you use backup, TwinCAT is our first choice. But for the Siemens drive, it only support Profinet in so many cases. Thanks to the backup for their very flexible software architecture and the hardware, they support to use Profinet in their IPC controller also. So I choose Profinet. Then I need to think about the safety. So because I operate the server drive in my home, in my room, and although this is a very small servo motor and I have a small kids in my home, so I don't want to have any dangerous things happen. And also, how can I program it? If I use Siemens PLC, it's very easy to program a Siemens drive, just to create some technology objects and then to pass this access inside. Is this possible to the backup IPC also or not? I also need to check it. And I would like to upload all my data to the cloud, but also in a local DB. So tasks is so many, but I hope I can clear these tasks one by one. So before you start, I hope you can prepare your cell phone, because in the right corner you see a small QR code. This helps. If you scan the QR code, you can jump to the link that is jump the link to my post that explain how to integrate in this task step by step. Are you ready? Let's go. The task one is I want to connect the backup IPC to the Siemens S210 drive in the real-time communications. As I mentioned before, I choose Profinet because TwinCAT, they support the Profinet profile, and also Siemens drive only support Profinet. So here is my configuration first time. I'll use Profinet to connect to the Siemens drive and with the Telegram free. And thanks to backup, they support the Profit drive profile also. So what's that mean that? Yes, that means I can directly operate the Siemens drive in a TwinCAT panel. So here is a YouTube channel. It has just I think 10 or 12 seconds to show you how I can control a Siemens drive in a TwinCAT panel. And you can see I have a camera. I can directly enable the access and operate the job and the positioning job from TwinCAT to my Siemens drive. Okay, task 2. I want to improve the safety functions in my system. There are so many choices. Siemens drive, they have FDI to directly receive the signal to trigger the STO functions. But in my case, I don't want to use the FDI in this time, so I will use here a small S71212F. In this S7S2, in this 71212F, I is connecting to a E-stop, and the E-stop, and when the S7 PLC they receive the E-stop, then they will trigger the STO by using POVIT-SAVE. You can think POVIT-SAVE is a extensions of POVIT-NET. Yes, a POVIT-NET, an extension of POVIT-NET to trigger the safety functions. You will think it is a little bit strange. How can I connect one device to how do I connect two controller to one device? In this case, is Siemens drive, because POVIT-NET they have a optional functions called share device. It allow us to implement this task. So because of thanks of POVIT-NET and the optional function share device, I can allow the Telegram 3, the main motion control from TwinCAT PLC, and Telegram 30, the STO, I think this POVIT-SAVE Telegram is controlled by the other PLC. So here is a video that I show you how I can operate this. And you see the drive running, and when I press the E-stop, the drive is stopped immediately because of the STO is triggered. Okay, after safety is okay, and I can connect. Safety is okay, I can control my drive from TwinCAT. Also, the next steps, how can I program it? Thanks of TwinCAT, because they support PLC Open, they have the motion control library. They allow they make your life easy. No need to take care about too much of how to program the PLC drive. I think if you remember what I mentioned I mentioned in task 1 before, that you can directly use control panel inside TwinCAT 3 to control the Siemens drive, right? It means that inside your TwinCAT system, this Siemens S200 is just a PLC access. I think I would like to explain a bit more in here. In this case, I'm using Siemens, but although you use Sargos, you use Canovum, you use EtherCAT, even you use other type of profile, that if they support the PLC Open library or motion control library, and if TwinCAT can indicate that access as a PLC access, then you can use the same program, use the same parameters to control the drive. It is a very strong, I think it's a very strong point that why TwinCAT PLC is very successful. So here is the program, or is a video that I show you how is it operate. Then you see I have a screen that I can power on, I can power off it, and I can trigger any positioning missions, and I also can see the drive can move properly, and also we receive any signal from the Siemens drive. Good. So it's done, and then the task 4 is how I can make a data exchange. What data exchange you need? Because now I'll say that I have the signal to I have the data to control the Siemens drive, and the Siemens S7 PLC also can control the drive, but there is no data exchange between the S7 1200 and the TwinCAT PLC, right? So I'll use another POVIT-NET optional protocol called iDevice. By using iDevice, you can configure your S71212F as a controller, but also a device. What do you mean? So in this case, you can see my S71212F. It is a POVIT-NET controller to control the Telegram 30 to trigger the POVIT-SAVE STO functions. But at the same time, it can also be a POVIT-NET device to be one part of the to be one part of the Profinet network inside to connect with the TwinCAT C6920S with this controller. So in from the view from S210, S710F, it is a Profinet controller, but in the TwinCAT IPC side, the S71200 PLC, it is a Profinet device. It is very useful functions that you will use so many times in the on-site to communicate your S7 PLC with other PLC with the iDevice functions. So here is the video that I show you. Although now it's just I passing a reset functions, reset a signal after the STO is triggered. Now you see I press the E-stop and the STO is triggered, the drive is stopped, right? Then I release it. Okay, I release it. Then I will press the E-stop button, the reset button. Then you will see the reset signal is received is sent to S71200 and the drive is reset. Done. Okay, so after all my main control is finished, I would like to connect my system to cloud. There's so many platforms that I can choose in the work, but in this case I use Wago Cloud and collect the data from the Wago PLC 7208215 by using Modbus TCP/IP. There's so many reasons. The first reason is Wago Japan, they ran a Wago PLC to me, and also the Wago Cloud license. So that's a big reason that why I use the Wago Cloud. And thanks to the Wago Cloud, because it is a background running as a InfluxDB, so I not very family, but I learned InfluxDB before, so it's very easy for me to configure the dashboard to create the request or something. So here is the accurate videos. Then you can see I can get the data. I can get the data that the drive is operating from the from TwinCAT to the Wago PLC. Here is the Wago Cloud screen. It's mirroring the Wago eCockpit. It is a you think it is a software, a web visualization inside the Wago PLC, but you can mirroring it to the Wago Cloud. And also I can create a dashboard. I also can download the CSV file, and I can see what the data now is going on. Good. So finally, I would like to also connect the data to collect the data to a local DB. Why? Because you know, Wago Cloud is not a bad choice, but it has some limit. For example, if you use the cloud before, you need for if you increase the tag that connecting the cloud, you need to pay more, and also the cycling time should not be very short. I think Wago Cloud is at least 1 second something. So thanks to the Phoenix Contact Japan, they borrow a PC to me. It's EPC1522. Inside the EPC1522, they have a Node-RED is built inside, and also a InfluxDB is built inside. So I built a OPC client channel inside the Node-RED, and then to access the OPC server that I started in the TwinCAT PLC by using TF6100. So here finally is the video that I show you how it's operate. There's no difficult things. Then you see now the drive is running, and the Node-RED is connecting all the data by using OPC channel. But also in the InfluxDB, you can see the dashboard. You can see the data now is connecting. And also you can see the current data, maybe in a very little bit small cycle. Okay, now I will show you a live demo. Is now actually what I operating my system. Just wait a second. Okay, so here I open my camera. Done. Okay, as you see here is my server drive. Okay, and here this side is the Wago PLC is connecting to the Wago cloud and also the Beckhoff IPC. And here is the Beckhoff IPC, the main characters in this video. Here is the Phoenix contact gauge PC 1522, and also here is the S7 1200 and the Siemens drive S210. Now you see the drive is running in the auto operations because in here you see it is running auto, the power is turning on and the auto start. And here is just my program is running in here. It's running some step, and here is my function block. I show function block to operate, to receive the job, and then to execute the PLC open library. And first of all, I will show you the browser, the cloud data. Inside the cloud data, for example, here is the Wago cloud platform and plus connect. You need some time. Okay, so in your loading the web visualizations. Okay, I need to enter my password. I think it's admin, and here's my password, and I press OK. I hope I didn't enter the wrong one. You need some time. Okay, now you see the data. Now I just create a very simple dashboard just to receive the actual position and the current speed and the actual station, but also the status error, operating or not moving. So here is the notepad. It is a built-in platform that inside the HPC that come from Phoenix Contact. Then here you show a very small dashboard that receives all the signal from TwinCAT with the OPC channel. Now the current stations and the current position and the speed, but also here you see you receive the signal from the not just the drive but also the S7 to 1200. And here is the notepad. Then now the data, this is the node that I create to access data, and here's the OPC client, and then I send this request to the InfluxDB. Then here is the InfluxDB server, local server. You will see now the data that you see dashboard. It's also very similar to Wago Cloud. Okay, I'll show the Wago Cloud dashboard. I think here, dashboard. Okay, here is the dashboard, and it needs some time to load it because I think my internet network is not very fast. Yeah, you see now you see now it's operating, the position and the speed something. And finally I will press the e-stop and trigger the STO functions. Now you see now it's running, right? So I have a small e-stop here. It's connecting to my 1200, and I press it, boom, stop. And I release it, and then I open my TwinCAT project and go to the visualizations and reset it and auto start again. And then when I open my camera again, it's running again. Done. That is my live demo. I hope you like this. And let me go back to my screen and here, and then open my slide again. Okay, finally. Actually, there's so many things I would like to improve, but I don't have enough time. The first one is the program. I would like to, to improve my program to be more in the OOP concept and to separate each features inside function blocks. But if you download my source code and see inside, it's not very, it's a little bit dirty code, right? And second thing, if I have time, I also like to implement a more beautiful touch panel to operate and to display the system that I'm running. And also I would like to build a virtual to make a connection between the virtual reference, virtual environment and the viewer. And also I would like to build more function with the IoT Internet of Things constructions, for example, to automatically send the data from by using Telegram or Line or WhatsApp something. And also I would like to also trigger the STO not just by using voice save. I mentioned before they also have a FDI terminal, right? And also would like to use a EtherCAT IO blocks to trigger the STO by using EtherCAT. And as you see my live demo before, the wiring is very dirty. I also like to make it to be a bit clean. And here is a dancing illustration because I think kid actually he's learning dancing, and the dancing teacher will not teach it whole step in one time. They will teach it one part and one part and one part, and finally they build it into a dancing show. I think it should be the same as when we build our project when we want to try to learn something new, because I also didn't know how to control the Siemens drive with TwinCAT IPC before. I just say okay, so maybe I can connect in the real time first, and after that I can try to trigger the STO functions, and after that maybe I can program it and then to connect the cloud step by step. I think this is the very maybe not the fastest step to finish the task, but I think it's not bad. I don't know how to say that. Yes. And I'd like to say thanks to so many connections to support me this project. Here's the Mana Design Works. It's support me the Siemens drive, and Wago Japan he lent me the DFC200 controller and lent me the Wago card license. And Vantage Contact, thanks to Vantage Contact, although they support me the HPC EPC1522 and the network switch. And finally, also like to thanks Beckhoff. They borrowed me the IPC to let me to finish this task. Okay, I finished my presentation. I'm sorry that my English is also maybe not very good. If you have any problem, it's very welcome to leave your comment in the end of the video, or email to me, or just send direct message in Twitter to me. It's a pleasure to help you or to discuss if you have any great idea. Thanks, and if you like my video, please like it and share it to the people that you maybe also want to see it. Okay, so thanks and have a fun 2023. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.